Hi everybody, so excited. I am finally able to work on Al's Pancake World, or as I'm gonna call it, never before seen footage of Al's Pancake World, because technically we never actually saw this restaurant on the TV show. We just heard about the story, how he started off selling pancakes, ordered too many napkins and didn't want to spend money to change it to international food, and so it kept the name Al's Pancake World, but it sells apparently the best Chinese food in Stars Hollow. So I was super excited when I found this Amy's Pancake House. I immediately knew that this would be Al's Pancake World because it would be pretty easy to change the logo, and there was a couple things about the logo I was going to keep. So first of all, right here, Amy's, it's pretty close to Al's. I'm hoping to kind of use some nail polish remover and remove the Amy's and just put Al's. I'm gonna leave the pancake, obviously. And then for house, it worked out so perfectly that if I remove the H and the USE, I can put a W. This will be the O, the stack of pancakes. RLD, like how perfect is that? Now, the first house that I bought, my husband knocked it over on our coffee table and he broke off this whole side of the roof and the sign, and there was no way I could put it back together. I realized even if I did my best to kind of shove the pieces where they're supposed to go, light would be shining through and it's not gonna work. So I had to buy it a second time, and this piece is by Limax. I think it was from 2014. Yep. I don't want to break it again, but you can see Limax 2014, the year my daughter was born. And at the time of me looking for this, there was maybe 5 available between eBay and Mercari, and I found this one on Mercari. It was the cheapest one, but this 3-seater booth was turned around. And when they shipped it to me, it was loose. So the whole thing was just rocking around inside there. And by the time I got it, I didn't show this post-surgical, or you're seeing the post-surgical. You didn't see the surgery. I had to pull both of these boxes out, kept like a Phillips screwdriver, and pop them out and pull out those people because all of their heads were decapitated from that booth rolling around. When she sold it to me, all 5 of them had heads. By the time I got it in the mail, this whole booth was missing. It was somewhere back here, and everybody had lost their heads. So I had to super glue all their heads back on, and thankfully you can't even tell the difference. So this has been a challenge, to say the least. So one of the other things that I knew I couldn't keep the old one for was because this sign I'm going to be keeping as well. The only changes besides fixing the headless customers inside is I'm going to be changing 4 signs. We have one on either side of the roof. We have the front main sign. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we have 2 sides of this sign. They all have the exact same logo. So right there, that's 5 changes I'm gonna have to make. And then I have some bonus surprises that I'm adding to Al's Pancake World. All right, so I'm gonna keep the color scheme. I'm even gonna keep pancakes here because I'm assuming, if you remember, I think it was season 1 or season 2, Rory and her dad were walking through the town, and he's like, oh, there's Al's Pancakes World. Do they have good pancakes? And she's like, no, they actually don't sell pancakes there. It's a long story. So I like that it's obvious that this is a pancake house or Al's Pancake World, and yet it is not actually somewhere you can go to get pancakes. I think that makes the irony really funny. So we're gonna leave that there. I thought about maybe changing this dental, or here it is, Big Smile Dentistry, and this was a John's Realty. Maybe I could have changed that. I think I'm just gonna leave it. You're gonna see what I'm doing on these benches instead, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let's get started with changing the logo. I am gonna start off with trying to first remove the MYS and then the HOUSE. If it doesn't work with the nail polish remover, then I'm just gonna try to blend that color beige and then cover over all the letters, and that might be the easiest way to go, but I just want to try it first with the nail polish remover. All right, so let me move the camera. All right, let's see. You can tell when they glue this label on, see that shimmer? It's like a clear plastic. So I have to kind of use this nail polish remover to eat through that plastic. But I think it's working. All right, so the nail polish remover does remove the A, the L, the AM, Amy's AM, the MY apostrophe S, but it's removing that beige color paint and making it white anyway, so I'm gonna have to paint it beige anyway. So I'm gonna let this cool off or dry off, and then I'm going to just mix and match the perfect color beige. All right, so I got Apple Barrel Matte Finish Beige, and we're gonna see how closely that looks to the sign color. So here it is. Wow, that might be pretty spot on match. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe a hair lighter? But one trick we can do is bleed it into the whole entire sign, and then it won't be as obvious. I feel like lighter is always better than darker when it comes to blending. All right, let's coat one. We'll start on the other sides and then come back and do a second coat. Alright, so I'm going to let that fully dry, and then I'm going to come back and do one more coat before I write the rest of the letters for Al's Pancake World. Alright, our beige is dry and I'm able to paint on the letters, and I am pretty nervous about it. I did decide that I think on the sign, I'm probably just going to use a marker for the W-O-R-L-D, and I'll just paint on the L. Hopefully that works out. All right, so another thing I thought I might do while I have the red paint out is do another coat of red around this sign, because it's kind of faded, and give it a little pop. I might even maybe give this blue another coat. I mean, I don't know. I did so much painting yesterday. You'd think I'd be happy to be done, but I don't know. I'm just kind of wanting to freshen it up a little. It just looks a little faded, and that beige looks so good now. I mean, you can kind of see a little hole where I dug out the Al's or Amy's, but lesson learned. Don't do it on the main sign next time. All right, I'm really happy how it came out though, and I'm going to try and paint the Al's and then the world. So let's go. Is it Al, A-L apostrophe S? I should just double check before I paint it. All right, let me go online and look. All right, it is a L''S. Just did not want to spend the time to paint it on if I was wrong. All right, here we go. I wonder if I should do a regular S or a cursive S. I think a regular S. All right, so the A in owl looks a little darker of a red than my red. I think the easiest thing to do is maybe just to brighten up the other A. Owl's pancake. Owls, owls, owls. All right. Gotta do our little sign. I should have waited for it to dry. All right, I have an idea. Instead of me trying to freehand W, the R, the L, and the D, maybe I'm gonna write it with this Sharpie and then I'll go over it with our navy blue. Hold on. So the Owl's Pancake World sign on this side was very hard to write. I just did a very thick version and then I'm gonna go back over it with a thinner paintbrush with beige, but we are almost done, and the way I did world on the sign was just with the black marker. I might try to find, maybe I have a blue Sharpie, a super skinny one, and then I can do another layer of that, but I guess we'll do a little bit of red here and then I think we are done. All right, now for my bonus surprise additions. So here's Owl's Pancake World all lit up. You can see our little customers dining inside. Our new sign, Owl's Pancake World, on all the sides. I love the pancake stack as the O. So cute. Came out awesome, but I have an additional surprise. I ordered some teeny tiny little food items, mostly little Chinese items off of a seller on eBay. So we got some beef and broccoli and rice. Some chicken fried rice maybe. Put that one over here. some extra white rice. So cute. Another fried rice maybe. I have some of these extra little, I got these for Taylor's Old Fashioned Soda Shop. But, oh, I think I put this one here because I put the chopsticks right here. Aren't these so cute? And then I have these little takeout menus that came with the Chinese food online. Chinese Zodiac, I think it says. And then here's a teeny tiny menu. So I just kind of stack those there. And now we can add it to our village where I have one more surprise. So come check it out. So here's my one last extra bonus feature. We have some chairs outside the restaurant with a little fortune cookie, some more rice, another plate of, I don't know, chicken lo mein. And I wanted to show you how beautiful the house looks right next door. I know in the show it's not right next door, but I have a limited space for my Towns Hollow. But in my little village here, it is right next door to the Gilmore Girls house, Rory and Lorelai's house, with their mailbox and Jeep there, with their little Pop-Tarts on the front patio. A lot of what I think we love about this show is the food, the fantasy that you could live off junk food and still be beautiful and not feel sick. I am just absolutely crazy. Oops, sneak peek at the town troubadour. Here, I'll let you see him. He's just singing away. Some of the other little buildings that we've finished. Gosh, I just like to sit here, kind of like lean into the village without giving it away. I lean as close into it as I can, kind of here prop up my head like this into my village and just try to pretend I'm in the town and where would I go and who would I run into. It's just so fun. So who do we think's inside dining here at Al's Pancake World? Who's in there? I don't know. Is that Kirk and Lulu and his mom on a date? Oh goodness, so cute, right? Oh, I'm just so happy. It's exactly how I imagined it would be. And it looks great with the whole town all lit up. And I can't wait to show you more. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the future little shops and restaurants and houses that I plan to transform into my very own Stars Hollow. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. Have a great day. Bye.